Greetings, everyone. I am Ngabuto Nicholas Makbena. It's the 28th of July 2025. You have been asking us a lot of questions about the VFS, that is, the holders of the Zimbabwe exemption permits. You have been raising a lot of concerns with the VFS. We have then agreed with the management at VFS to have a meeting tomorrow to discuss some of the issues that you are raising with us. We know that those that are in Nelspruit, when they go and submit their applications, they are told that they must submit a police clearance from Zimbabwe. But when you submit to other VFS offices, this issue of police clearance is not raised. We know that some people have been traveling from Limpopo to Nelspruit only to be turned away at VFS offices because they do not have police clearance. You recall that the police clearance, as far as we know, was waived. So that's one of the issues that we are going to be raising tomorrow morning with the VFS management. The other issue, those that go to VFS in Durban, they are telling us that they are told that they should apply for any of the mainstream visas without the waiver. So people are going to VFS offices in Durban while they are waiting for their waiver outcome. But we are told that when they get there, they are told that they should apply without a waiver. But what we know is that every ZTP holder who's applying for any of these visas must first and foremost have a waiver. So it's an issue that we'll be raising with the VFS management tomorrow. There are also those that applied for waivers. They are told that they have collected. People go to VFS, they are told that their waiver outcome was collected when it was not collected, when the applicant did not collect. It's an issue again that we are going to be raising with the VFS management. You might have other things that you want us to raise with the VFS management. Tomorrow morning, you can write in the comment section so that you enrich us. But these are some of the issues that we are getting from you, and we can't respond adequately to you. There are others, of course, that have paid, and they say their money does not reflect in the system. Remember, the last meeting that we had with the VFS management, I think it was early last year or 2023, they said to us, which we communicated to you, was that if, for instance, the waiver is 1,550, you must pay the 1,550. Some people end up paying 1,570 because maybe the person that does not have change, then they deposit more. Once you deposit more, this is what was communicated to us. The money will not reflect. But we are going to be raising this issue as well. That because we know that when you go inside the bank will say they do not accept, I think, anything less than 5,000 rands. If it's anything less than 5,000 rands, you have to deposit at the ATM. And at the ATM, you do not have change, you then end up depositing more. But what we've always asked you to do is to swipe or pay online. The system allows you to pay online, but of course we understand that other people are struggling. Other people ask others to apply on their behalf because they have challenges with the computer, and then other people have lost money through some agents, because you then get to deposit your money into someone's account to pay for you. Someone who's not trusted end up eating your money. We know all this. But we will raise this with the VFS management to say we have quite a number of ZTP applicants whose payment up to now is not reflecting. So when we did say that we are meeting with the VFS management, then some people were then saying to us, no, Mabena, you should be meeting with the Department of Home Affairs, not the VFS. It's important also that we meet with the VFS management, because VFS management is the agent of the Department of Home Affairs. They are the ones that receive your applications. They do not process, they are just a conduit between you and the Department of Home Affairs. They do not process anything. But they can, in the case of Nelspruit in Mpumalanga VFS offices, they can refuse you to make a submission. For instance, if we know that police clearance is no longer needed, but you go to a VFS office, you are told that you cannot submit, you need a police clearance from Zimbabwe. So why would we then not engage VFS management on this clear issue? Because it is not VFS countrywide that does that. Like I'm making a specific reference to Nelspruit office. Then I'm making a specific reference again to Durban VFS, where people are told that they can apply for visas without a waiver because time is running out. That has never been communicated to us, and it is only Durban, as far as we understand, that it does that. So that's why we are meeting VFS to raise these issues. Then of course, there are other issues which have got nothing to do with the VFS. For instance, if you applied for your waiver in 2022, 2023, we are still waiting. It's not for VFS to make a call. The call is with the Department of Home Affairs, right? We will certainly at some point have a discussion with the Department of Home Affairs. So it's them that do adjudication. The challenge, of course, is that when Home Affairs then forwards your outcome to VFS, and the VFS says we have collected it, while you know that you did not collect, we ought to engage VFS on that. But in terms of the delays, why it's taking longer for the Department of Home Affairs to process the applications that it's with them. It is not for VFS, but for the Department of Home Affairs, which we will arrange some meeting at some point. We're not comrading Mercy Kauringa. I've already spoken about payment that is not reflecting. Comrade Anmar Mahat says, I received my waiver outcome last year in May, but it had a wrong company name. I returned it back. If I tracked online, says it was sent to Department of Home Affairs on 24th May 2024. That is the issue of the Department of Home Affairs, not the VFS. Because VFS received, firstly, it is the Department of Home Affairs that made a mistake, right? You then pointed out to VFS, they said, okay, they made a mistake, let's return it to them. So it is the Department of Home Affairs that must say why there's this delay, not VFS. Comrade Peko came, I don't think that if you are a holder of a ZTP up to now, you do not know how much a ZTP is cost. I mean, we're not general working visa. how much it costs. I don't think up to this time we do not know, because we've been speaking about this thing since 2021 or 2022 at least, and we've encouraged all of you to be in our chat groups, Telegram, WhatsApp, so that you get assisted. And when you apply, the system will tell you how much you have to pay. So get into our chat groups, Comrade Peko, so that you don't make a mistake. Otherwise, comrades, we will then report back to you on these issues that we have raised, because you keep on asking us. We hope that tomorrow we'll then have clarity on how to respond to you on these issues. Otherwise, comrades, have a great evening. If you are new, like Peko came, please subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you do not miss anything. Because Peko, everyone who's here knows that the general work visa is 3,225. I'm surprised that you are the only one. So you are new. Please subscribe so that you don't miss any of the videos. Otherwise, comrades, as I've already said, enjoy the rest of your evening. Goodbye.